If you would, though, just for camera's sake. No, you can talk to me.
That'd be really awkward.
But, yeah,
what
no.
were you just saying?
You can talk to me, but if you would just say the name of the store.
My store?
Yes, of your store.
Just like that. Hi, Class Hillbilly.
Hi, everyone.
Hi. My name's Nikki Lane, and we're here with Audiotree talking about High Class Hillbilly, the finest vintage store in East Nashville. The name is as old as making music, because when I came to Nashville to make music, or when I went to Nashville to make music, I didn't have a job, and I had done so much retail and high-end like reselling of goods and vintage, and I knew that it would be easy. And it really epitomizes what I think I am.
Okay, in like what sense?
Well, I'm a redneck from the woods, so like hillbilly. And then but I moved to LA and I buy overpriced redneck shit, so high class, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a little bit refined and a little bit off the rails, I guess.
There was fashion first, then music, then fashion again.
When I moved to LA, when I was 18, I actually wanted to be in music. But how do you get that job? Like, I don't know. So I moved to LA and I was like, I don't know how to do that. So, you know, I started dabbling. I made shoes, which kind of started as a thing where I was working for a girl that put on runway shows, and the shoes that the girls would bring, like, didn't look good, so I would cover vintage shoes. You know what I mean? I was just like, you know, just crafting, kind of, you know. So I was always working in that kind of thing, but then music took off, and what better way to promote what I've always wanted to do than to do this, you know what I mean? So now we have it at the show, we have a store.
Is it pretty big or pretty
the store?
small?
No, it's like 700 square feet, which is funny because I feel like that's really small because I live in Nashville. You know, music was like a thing that just happened because I guess it was probably supposed to happen because I fell into it and it went like this, but like I wanted to create a brand, so I really kind of like balance the two, you know. There's a big bridge there, you know, between performers and the shit that they wear. The guy that made my last record, Dan Arbach from the Black Keys, we met because when I moved to Nashville, I got a job, like, or I started a little flea market booth, and I sold him a jacket, and we made buddies, you know what I mean, like for the day. And then I saw him again, and it was like, can I buy that jacket back? Like, I'm making it like I can eat now, you know what I mean? And we made friends, and then like it was easy to ask him to make my record.
So you've found a way to like intertwine them pretty organically at this point?
And it was like a lot, you know, building a business is all about flexibility.
Right.
Like, to be on tour is it's all for 45 minutes to an hour and a half at night, right? So it's like, you're driving in the car. How do you make that fulfilling? Like, well, I go antiquing. I would have no excuse to drive around in circles, like, talking to old people at antique malls. You know what I mean? And I would not be able to ride in a van for 8 hours a day if I didn't do it. All the people that work for me kind of know how, like, in that world, kind of know how to do both. So, like, the girl from my store is now my merch girl on tour. And it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, everyone just kind of knows that, like, they go hand in hand.
You're bringing the people that you love, the people that you're connected to, like, into your brand.
Which is funny because it's like,
world that you're, I mean, with the occasional.
He peed on the floor by your foot. My 9-week-old dog. What you don't know.
Hey, guy.
What I can't tell you is where it came out. Good luck editing that. My favorite store is 900 square feet from here. I kind of joke that I'm going to continue to play the double door forever because a few years ago I wandered into US number 1, which is like right down the street. It's owned by an older man, a French man named Dominique. But he's like, oh, wait till you see what and I'm like, yes. So I went in and I needed another jacket because it's winter. So I got, you know, your typical 60s cheetah swing coat.
Boom. He
put this aside for me, and you can't even tell how good this is going to look, but it's a 1930s, and it's got so many zippers in it that you can barely get in it. I got this Fredericks of Hollywood 1960s satin play suit. But look at this that I'm going to wear tonight. This is 1950s, handmade, like mariachi western suit.
Whoa.
Okay? And like, this doesn't happen. You don't just go into a store and you get it and it fits you and like, that's it. Like, so this is my score. Whoa. But as you'll see, like, I mean, I even got the boots. Like, I left with all my clothes in this bag because I threw down. If I didn't play music, I would be focused on trying to get every Nashvilleian in. But I'm a touring musician. All the people that want to come to my store are in different cities. And we used to carry a horse trailer and bring it.
Whoa.
And then, you know, there's permits. Like, Chicago's pissed, you know what I mean? Because we're, like, out on the street, like, selling out of the thing. So you learn to do it. You know, hopefully one day we'll be in big theaters and there'll be, like, a whole vintage store up there. Just because I think it looks badass.
Yeah, that'd be sweet. Then you can get everyone in the audience to be wearing a piece, too, by the end.
You're like, we offer buy, sell, and trade.
Yes. At the store.
Just
seriously,
bring us
at the
your grandmother's clothes. Like, right now. We'll tell you what we don't want.
We'll see what's cool and then slowly
and then slowly filter it out.